how was your time in Melbourne before we get into anything else?
Melbourne was good. I had my yearly switch off.
I'm jealous.
Switched off my phone for 2 weeks, which was.
How do you do that? How do you actually manage to?
You just, on the top of the phone, there's a button which switches off the phone.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Put it into a
Is that
drawer.
simple?
You put it into a drawer and you take it out 2 weeks later.
Yeah, but we've got to tell everyone you have a bit of a trick because your wife's phone is still on.
Yeah, it is. It is on. It is on. Actually, this is actually very funny. We subscribe to a weekly Jewish magazine that comes every week. My wife particularly likes it, and they have interesting articles about the Jewish world and what's going on. Anyway, so there was this. They have this thing called a double take, where basically they have a story and they present two sides of the story, and it's up to the readers to decide which one. Usually, it's like a nuanced sort of thing. So exactly when we were away, the story was about a person who worked in a company and at a very high position, never took a holiday ever, and like 20 years after they decided to take a holiday with their spouse, and they shut off their phone for a thing. And it happened to be exactly that week there was this massive crisis in the company, and they couldn't get hold of her, and they lost a major client because of it, and it was the whole thing. Like, is it okay for someone who's so important to an organization just to switch off their phone and go away?